I recently got a comment asking for suggestions on modifications for a Mark V Volkswagen Rabbit. Instead of responding directly, I figured I could go over these things in a video. A few of these have been done on this car, a few haven't. A few crossover to my Mark 6 TDI Golf, so I have that for reference as well for modifications I've done on that car. I'll break down the suggestions into categories: interior, exterior, chassis, and engine. Interior. Number 1. Blue side mirrors. I install blue side mirrors on every car I can. They significantly reduce glare from overly bright or poorly aimed headlights behind you, making night driving much more comfortable and less straining on your eyes. Number 2. RCD330. This head unit from a Chinese Passat supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It's mostly plug and play for the Mark V, needing just one adapter cable. The RCD330 offers an OEM look with modern functionality, including touchscreen capabilities, seamless smartphone integration, and improved audio quality. Number 3. LED interior lights. Upgrading to LED interior lights modernizes your car's interior and helps you find items in the dark more easily. LEDs are brighter, more energy efficient, and longer lasting than traditional incandescent bulbs, providing a cleaner, more contemporary look. Number 4. LED reverse lights. These are an error-free LED bulb for your reverse lights. While that might sound like an exterior modification, I'm going to call it interior because it's all about how you see the outside light from inside your car. They help a lot with backing up at night and ensuring you can see where you're going. Anything that improves safety is an easy choice in my book. Number 5. Dashboard cubby tray. Replace the often rattly dashboard vent with a tray for your belongings. This tray provides a practical storage solution, eliminates the annoying rattle, and gives you a convenient place to store small items like your phone, keys, or sunglasses. Exterior. Number 1. Refinishing your headlights. While not a mod, refinishing your headlights is one of the easiest ways to revitalize your car's appearance. Restoring the clarity of your headlights can dramatically improve both the aesthetics and functionality of your headlights. I use the kit linked below with Meguiar's Plastics as a sealant with excellent results. It was a big change and really brought the appeal of this car up. Number 2. Vortex Kit. This kit includes side skirts, a wing extension, and a front valence. These parts enhance your car's aesthetic appeal greatly, giving it a sportier look. Additionally, the side skirts can serve as a budget-friendly option to hide rocker damage and rust. You can find these parts individually, often on eBay, already painted to your vehicle's color code for a nice, easy install. Number 3. Wheels. There are numerous OEM and aftermarket options for wheels. Any 5x112 Audi or VW wheel fits the Mark V 2.5. And with hub-centric rings, you can also use Mercedes wheels. Upgrading your wheels can dramatically change the look of your car and improve handling. There's countless styles and sizes to suit your preferences. Chassis. Number 1. Rear sway bar upgrade. There's a lot of aftermarket options in this space. However, a great budget option, and what I actually have on my TDI Golf, is a GTI rear sway bar, preferably with PowerFlex bushings. This modification tightens up the rear end, making the car feel more balanced and responsive. While installing the sway bar, it's a good idea to replace the sway bar end links as well, and if you're doing something like a GTI rear sway bar, and you're not planning to use the PowerFlex bushings, go ahead and at least purchase new OEM bushings. Number 2. Lowering the car. There's a lot of options here. Lowering springs designed for OEM struts, like the VWR kit this car has, cup kits, lowering springs coupled with matching struts, coilovers, basically the same as a cup kit but with adjustable struts so you can set your desired ride height, and air suspension, allowing you on-the-fly ride height adjustment. The costs of these kits vary greatly. As with all things, good doesn't equal cheap and expensive doesn't equal good. Do your research, buy confidently. While doing this job, you will almost definitely need to replace the sway bar end links as well. And while you're in there, you may want to upgrade the top hats to TTRS top hats for extra rigidity. Number 3. Aluminum control arms. Replacing the stock steel control arms with aluminum ones from a Volkswagen Passat reduces unsprung weight. Aluminum steering knuckles can further enhance this setup. This upgrade improves handling and reduces overall vehicle weight. Consider replacing the ball joints during this modification as well. Number 4. Brake upgrades. There are a lot of options for this specific topic. I'll be linking a video by Old Guy Ramblings where he gives a great explanation and visual comparison of all of the OEM options from Volkswagen that you can put on, like GTI, TT, Tiguan brakes. And from there, of course, you can do things like Brembo setups and that sort of thing. However, by and large, something like a GTI or Tiguan setup will probably do everything that you need a Rabbit to do. Number 5, upgraded motor and transmission mounts. Upgraded motor and transmission mounts reduce engine movement, improving throttle response and shifting. There are various options, from mount inserts to entirely new stiffer mounts. These upgrades are particularly beneficial if you plan on turbocharging your engine, as they help manage the increased power and torque. They do come with increased NVH as you stiffen things up, so there is a trade-off. However, at the lower end of things, I don't expect that to be much of an issue. Engine upgrades. Number 1, cold air intake. Aftermarket intakes can provide real performance gains. The stock intake route on these cars is rather convoluted. These are one of the few naturally aspirated modern cars with real dyno improvements with an aftermarket intake, roughly 12 horsepower. More importantly though, the throttle response is significantly improved. There's a lot of options. I personally like the new speed intake because it has a heat shield and isn't placed down in the bumper where you may encounter water. Number 2, exhaust upgrades. There's a lot of options here. The AWE track exhaust is probably the most popular fan favorite, but you can also find a lot of options on eBay for a fraction of the price, or just go with a custom setup. Choose what fits your preferences and budget. Number 3, engine tuning. Engine tuning can significantly enhance performance. Integrated engineering offers tunes that cater to various modification levels, improving power output and throttle response even on stock cars by almost 20 horsepower. A tune optimizes the engine's performance and is essential for more advanced modifications. These mods also allow you things like secondary air intake deletes, catalytic converter deletes, rev hang delete, and many other options. Number 5, high flow catalytic converter. A high flow catalytic converter, like the one offered by USP, provides about 10 to 15 horsepower and supports further performance upgrades. It enhances exhaust flow while maintaining emissions compliance, offering a balanced performance boost. Number 6, the integrated engineering intake manifold. This intake manifold, when paired with their tuning software, nets about 47 horsepower. This is a really great intermediate option between stock and number 7, turbocharging. Turbocharging is the ultimate goal for many 2.5 liter owners, offering significant horsepower potential. This complex modification requires thorough research and proper supporting mods, such as upgraded mounts, intake exhaust, and tuning. Join the 2.5 liter group on Facebook for detailed build logs and parts lists to guide your project and achieve your desired performance goals. If you have additional suggestions, drop them in the comments. And of course, thanks for watching.